Hello everyone, hopefully you're having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Dokkan battle video, and in this one I am going to be showcasing the EZA for the Teq Caulifla and Kale that transform, well not transform but fuse into the Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 550 subscribers. So now, with all that said, let's go ahead and jump in here. Their leader skill doesn't really matter here, but Bond of Friendship or Rapid Growth category. Key +3 attack, HP, and defense, 170%. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the leader skill. Their super attack effects, their 12 key is the Union Shot. It greatly raises attack and defense and causes immense damage to enemy. Greatly on the super attack just means 50%, so they stack 50% attack and defense, so there's that. And it is also a Ki Blast super, as you can see by the key icon right there in the top right in the little rectangle where the name of the super attack is. Their passive skill is Strength to Survive. Basic effects, attack and defense 200%, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. High chance is 50%. For 4 turns from the character's entry turn, chance of evading enemies attack 20%. So for 4 turns from their entry turn basically means the 2 times you'll actually see the unit. The 3rd time they won't have that extra 20% chance to dodge. So they'll have it for their first 2 appearances. When there is another Universe Survival Saga category ally attacking in the same turn, or a Universe Survival Saga category enemy attacks 60% when attacking and launches a guaranteed additional super. So basically, when this character is out on the field and you have a Universal Survival Saga category ally or enemy, they will get a guaranteed additional super and 60% attack. So basically, if you include the 12 key, the 50%, the guaranteed one from the condition here, and then the hidden potential, you can possibly do 4 supers in 1 turn, which is very good. That's going to help them stack up a lot if you're lucky. Every time the character performs 3 or more attacks in battle, chance of evading enemies attack 20% when the character's next attacking turn up to 20%. So if you are lucky enough to get at least 3 super attacks, their very next turn you'll have an extra 20% dodge, and for that turn, while they're still within the 4 turns from their appearance, you'll have a 90% chance to dodge, which is still pretty good. And it goes down to 70% as long as you're still doing 3 supers when, you know, your, I guess you could say, their entry turn buff runs out. So there's that. They do have an active skill, Special Fusion, can be activated starting from the 6th turn for the start of battle. Once only performs the Special Fusion, which they turn into Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla here. So the super attack effect here is the Gigantic Blast. It is a Ki Blast super. Here you are greatly raising your attack and greatly raises defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy. So you're still stacking in Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, but this time you're only stacking attack, and you're just raising defense for that 1 turn. Her new passive skill, Stunning Power in the Face of Crisis here. For 1 time, only the first time you fuse into this unit, you recover 60% HP, which is honestly pretty good. Attack and defense 200%, launches 2 additional supers, so that's 3 guaranteed supers right there. 4 with hidden potential if you're lucky. Great chance of dodging, so basically in base they have that 50%, so when you transform it's 70% now. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type except Teq to Teq key sphere, so that's cool. When attacking, 200% attack. When receiving an attack, defense 200%. 6 or more key spheres obtained. Tournament participants category allies attack 30%, plus an additional defense 30% for characters who also belong to the Universe 6 category. So basically, if you collect 6 or more key spheres with this unit on a Universe 6 team, you're going to be buffing them, giving them 30% attack and 30% defense, which is obviously very good. And I think that's pretty much it here. If we go back into base very quickly, I just want to show off, I do have 2 copies of him. The build that I chose, I went with crit and additional. I do have just a tad bit of dodge in there. You don't need the dodge because there are a lot of dodge canceling fights. This character already has a pretty high chance of dodge, so I just put that in there just because. But you can just probably go full offensive if you want to. These are the skill orbs that I have here. You can just pretty much take a look at them. These are just some of the best ones that I could find to throw on this unit. The character is Link level 10. It's been a while since I showed off a level 10 Link level character, but anyways, yeah, here are the categories that they on. They are on a lot of them. Let's see here. I do believe Saiyan, Lineage, Battlefield, Diva, and Warriors of Universe 6 do change when you transform. They transform into Super Saiyan, Fuse Fires, and Power bestowed by God. So after that very long explanation, I'm going to run them on Tech Vegito's team because they are up under his full leader skill, which is great. So I'm going to be going into the Future Trunks Saga stage into Goku's story Red Zone. So let's go on ahead and turn these animations on and get going and see what we can do in here. So right now our rotations are not good, as you can see. I will say this, it is a good thing that we did get the Frieza on the same turn as them, so we will get that at guaranteed additional super and the 60% extra attack, which is good. So let's see here. I'm gonna trust my Super Saiyan 3 Goku to dodge. Put the fate of this run in his hands and see what happens. Alright, he did what he was supposed to do. Excellent. This isn't the only 250 HP, 220 attack and defense leader skill that they are on. They are on hits. I do believe that they are, well, they're more than likely going to be on STR Cell's team as well. They do have the full power category, so they are on the physical LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's full leader skill as well. Their best team will probably be Tech Vegito, but like their best team for Links will probably be Universe 6. Just keep that in mind. But Universe 6 right now is pretty much kind of like a dodge or die team, and it's a strong team, but it's not as strong as some of the other teams that we have in the game right now. Now, I would have liked to, like, I don't know, maybe have like the Goku Frieza this turn, float them off, and that way just come back on Goku and pretty much keep the Super Saiyan 2 Kale, or the Teq. If I can get my words together very quickly. Yeah, I want this guy on turn 1, float him off, they come back turn 4, turn to Goku, put them in slot 1, and I just want to stack up with them as much as possible. But since this Frieza sucks so bad, I'm just going to put him there, put the Super Saiyan 4s in slot 1. Unfortunately, right now we only have 2 out of 7 links up right here. Give them that. So the best case scenario is we get 4 supers here. That is the absolute best case scenario. Will we get that? We are about to find out. Actually, if the Super Saiyan 4s might kill, I probably should have held back with them. Actually, this probably won't be good. Okay, good. We'll be okay as long as they don't crit. I don't think I have that much crit in them anyway, so. Okay, good. As long as they don't crit, we're fine. Because the Kale and Caulifla need to stack. So as long as they get their supers in, we will be okay. Now, one thing I do tend to do probably more than I should is, like, when characters stack, I probably don't transform with them when they need to be transformed. That causes me to, like, end my runs a little bit too soon. Alright, so they got a hidden potential normal. Hopefully we get the hidden potential super with these two. Alright, so right now, 2 out of 7 links, 6.3, very first super. Obviously won't be a lot of damage. The next super tech should be... okay, so we failed the 50%. Here's the guaranteed one. Now we're at 10 million. We jumped up to almost 4 million attack stat with this extra super. So hidden potential, and it is a super. Okay, that's a best case scenario turn. 3 out of 4 supers, that's great. That is very, very good. All right, so they get super, but they dodge it. Hey, there goes that dodge right there, so that's good. So that right there, that was the... that actually... hold on, wait a second. That was the 50% chance to dodge, I think. Yeah, that was the 50% chance to dodge in the hidden, and a little bit of 9 that I put in their hidden potential, because they don't get... we did through the 3 supers, but we won't get that extra 20% until we go to the next turn. Well, no, actually, it wasn't the 50%, it was the 70%. Because that was their first turn, so they had the high chance and then the increase 20%. So yeah, we got the 70% chance to dodge there, but I'm pretty sure they would have double-digit tanked the super anyways. I'll probably just have the Tech Vegetos. I don't know. Probably just put Tar Break with them. Just because I don't want them still in the show. We have the Super Saiyan. Actually, I need to get him on the other rotation. Actually, no. I'll do this. Keep him here, float the Super Saiyan Force. I'll keep AGL Gogeta on rotation for now, but I'll float him off eventually so we can kind of get the active skill turn with them too. I guess I can talk about some of their best linking partners. So in base, their best linking partners will be the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Kale. That's 6 out of 7 links that they share with her. The Teq Caulifla, that EZA, 6 out of 7. STR Kale, 6 out of 7. Base Kefla, 5 out of 7 links. Actually, the physical LR Super Saiyan 2 Kale and Caulifla, they are, or I keep saying Caulifla, but Caulifla. I don't know why I get her names mixed up. But anyways, the Part 2 Golden Wing LR, they both sides share 5 out of 7 links. And I think that's all the most notable links, really. We can talk about the linking partners when we transform. Alright, so I just went on ahead and did that because I don't want him to steal the show. So we did 3 out of 4 supers last turn. Since we did 3 supers, we have a 90% chance to dodge this turn. And they did 3 supers and they're already at 3 million attack and 1.4 million defense, which is insane. So unfortunately, we don't have another universe survival saga character on this turn, so we're going to be missing out on that, right? That 60 that's 60%, what is it, 60% attack? Sorry, I'm forgetful. Yeah, 60% attack and the guaranteed additional super. So the best we can do here, if we're lucky, is 3 supers. We failed the 50% last time, so that's unfortunate. And then the hidden potential, hopefully we get that again. So we're looking for at least 2 out of 3 supers here. This muscle is dodging a lot. I guess that's fine because we have a lot of... Actually, this is a full team of stacking characters, so they need to stack. Alright, so here's the coin flip. Do we get the 50% super here? Yes, we do. I will take that. That's great. That's what we needed. No hidden potential, but I'm fine. 2 out of 3 is what I wanted. And here's our 90% chance to dodge right here. Okay, good. So now, that was their second appearance, so the next time they come back, we won't have that extra 20% chance to dodge. So since we only did 2 supers this turn, their next turn, they're only going to be at their 50% chance to dodge, because we didn't do 3 supers this turn. So yeah, there is that. But we'll be able to fuse with them next turn, so there is that. I could do something probably not wise. I could keep them. Alright, so what I was talking about before that short film played was me doing something not probably very smart, and that being keeping them in base just to stack up as much as possible. Now that's something I try to tend to do just to try to give a better showcase of the units. This key's horrible, actually. Yeah, I kind of want to keep them in base just so that I can like stack up with them more. But when I tend to do that, I usually get killed. Dodge it, buddy. Okay, good. Okay, I'm glad he dodged the super. Yeah, because I want to put the Goku back on that rotation, and that way we'll have that 60% extra attack and then guaranteed additional super. Then it'd actually be worth keeping them in base. I don't think Super Saiyan 4 Goku's going to get a chance to... Yeah, we didn't get him. Actually, no. Okay, yeah, so we'll actually have his support next turn, which is good. Now, the thing is, who's going in slot 1? And that's my problem. So... I'm going to go ahead and... break the Patara with mine. We can turn off animations very quickly because we have the TEQ Kale and Caulifla that are very good. They'll be able to kill. We have the Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan 4 rotation next turn. They'll be able to kill easily. I'm not really too worried about not killing him. I'll keep him in base because he still needs to stack some defense. So I'll pick... He's okay, but not anything too crazy. Okay, so here he is, super. Yeah, so I kind of want to keep them in base for right now. This might be a little bit of damage. Okay, only 100k. Yeah, we didn't give them that many supers. Yeah, just kind of keep them in base as long as possible. They'll be okay. Oh, I didn't look at their. We can look at their stats next turn. But we're looking for at least 2 out of 3 supers here again. If we get that, we're looking good. Yeah, I'm not worried about the TEQ Vegetos. We can break the Tar. We can just kind of keep them stacking up their defense so the Goku side can pretty much tank bombs. Alright, we failed that. Hidden potential. Nice. 2 out of 3 again. Very, very lucky. I'm getting very lucky this run. So now they're at 21.1, which is good. Have they crit? Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, they're good against normals, obviously. Super attack. Not too sure. They just have raw defense. They don't have any guard or damage reduction. They're just running on raw defense alone for the and dodge defense wise, which is kind of like the entire Universe 16. So we can go Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta next turn. We could, but I think their intro should still be up. Okay, yeah, they still have their intro. They did 7 supers. Okay, yeah. They should be... They might take damage from this super, but it shouldn't be too much damage. I can't give them as much key as I would like, but we'll have to go with that. This guy, I would like him to get probably a little bit more defense. I don't really care for him getting 24 key. He'll get it just by attacking and getting hit. They still have their interrupted. They're fine. From a super attack, they're fine. I'm not too worried about them. Especially if they get a chance to super first. Okay, this might be a little bit. I'm thinking around maybe 200k at least. Never mind. I was wrong. Well, good thing we'll get a heal from Kale and Caulifla when they transform. Obviously, the smarter play would have been to go ahead and transform them into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, counter that super attack and killing. That was obviously the best case scenario. We might actually have to use Frieza's handout next turn, because the heal that we get actually, if we get, yeah, we'll actually go ahead and transform with them, because stuff like this, me trying to stack up, like stacking characters in base before getting them to transform is what gets me killed. Me playing like this right here is exactly what I tend to do too much. Obviously, we'll probably end up getting caught if we are not careful. Alright, he's giving us some defensive stacks, so this is good. We'll do this. We'll go ahead and use this for the heal. Alright, let's look at their stats right now. 5.3 million defense, 3.4 defense, 3.4 million defense, 9 supers, or 9 attacks, 7 of those being supers. That's very, very lucky. Alright, so I went on ahead and did that. So now, since we have them back here, they have 4 out of 7 links up right here, which is very good. Yeah, very, very good. Very good. So let's grab... he needs the most key possible, so we'll grab that. They're already at 12 key, so they don't need much. Yeah, very good. Okay. Let's do this. I was just trying to remember how many supers they did last turn, but they only did 2. Let's actually transform him into Goku and have him do a little bit of damage. Nice dodge. Dodging the super attack would be cool too, actually. So I will transform with them. AGL Gogeta's going to come on this rotation when we get back here, so I'll go ahead play all that nice beautiful animation from Gogeta. Then we can transform into Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, and then we can just pretty much see their attack stat. I'm getting the turn I wanted. Double digits. Yes. Then yeah, we'll just pretty much leave killing Goku Black and Zamasu to the Super Saiyan 4s and Teq Caulifla. Alright, 21. We're guaranteed 2. Failed the 50% last time. We get it this time. Good, good. So now we're going to get at least 3 supers here. Then we'll have that extra chance to dodge next time they come back around. Then do we get a hidden potential? Possibly. What was my hidden potential at? 15 in the hidden potential that I showed? Yes. Very good. Quad super is very, very good. Nice dodge. They obviously double digit tank those normals if they got hit, but we're good there. We also have type advantage here, so this is very good. So we kind of saw them without a universe, so Survival Saga ally on the turn, and we are also seeing them with one on the turn. So this is turning out to be a great showcase. Just quad super there. Yep, they're going to be very strong once we transform with her. And she obviously greatly stacks attack in next form as well. So he did 2 supers. Is he going to be okay against normals? He should be. All the links are up for him, which is great. We obviously have to play the GOAT's animation, right? Right.
Fusion カカロットフュージョンしてっておめえの口から聞けるなんて最高だぜベジータフュージョン俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない俺は貴様を倒す者だ
Alright, so now we have the GOAT out here. Where's his super? It's in the first slot. Okay. So I'm gonna grab that 5. Oh no, that's 4 rainbow keys here. So. Sure, we'll grab that. Let's go ahead and get him 24 keys so we can get his guaranteed crits. Let me see. They're both on Earth Protecting Heroes, aren't they? I think they are. So we'll go ahead and actually get that attack buff since we're just pretty much ready to kill him now. We got the counter. Nice. Where are we at? 30, almost 30 minutes. Is this a crit? It is a crit. Obviously the counter would have been a lot more had we super first, but this is fine. Nice. Yeah, the Super Saiyan 4s and I believe Super Saiyan 2 Kefla will be able to handle this. Just kind of leave the Vegetos as floaters. Alright, okay, well, that's good. And then also, not only will we have the Gogeta active skill support, but also Super Saiyan 4 Goku's support. So next turn is going to be a very strong turn for them. Very strong. I am looking forward to seeing it. The only thing is we're not going to have that many links up. That's the only thing. We'll have Fuse Fighter up. We'll have Fierce Battle up. We'll see exactly what links we'll have up next turn. So Super Saiyan, we will have Super Saiyan up too. I'm pretty sure. Alright, he's giving us some super here. He'll be fine against normals, obviously. Very good. And now here's what we've all been waiting for. Let's just go ahead and play his first. Alright, so now that we actually saw all of that, here are her stats after, you know, Gogeta's active skill, plus the 44% from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. The links up we have now, as you can see, are Super Saiyan, use Fighter. Super Saiyan, 15% attack, use Fighter, 2 key, 5% attack defense, tournament of power, we have with the Goku here, 3 key, 7% attack defense. Yeah, so her defensive stat is a little bit low, but that's because when receiving an attack, that defense will shoot up, and she'll also get an extra 200% attack. So that. So now I'm curious of one thing. If we get 6 key spears with her, will these buffs include us as well, since we are tournament participants in Universe 6? I think so, because it doesn't say excluded. So I'm going to try to get her at least 6 key spears, just to see if we get it. Ooh, the Dokkan attack. I kind of wanted it on her though. Man, she has no defensive. It's just raw defense. She has no guard or damage reduction. I guess I'll just let the Dokkan attack play out. I won't get it. I'll just put my phone down and let that run. So yeah, this is probably, I mean, this has been a very lucky showcase so far. We got a quad super. She's supered at least more than 50% of the times, which is great. Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and let this play out. We're just more worried about Kefla than anything else. Don't really want to get the Dokkan attack here. I could have put her in slot 1 and tried to get the Dokkan attack, but no. Not really too worried about this. Goku's attacks. Alright, let's see what you got. So we're guaranteed 3 supers. The 12 key, the 2 additionals from her kit, and then the 4th one from a hidden potential. Alright, 44.3. Pretty good for the first super attack. No crit there, unfortunately. 46. She is greatly stacking, by the way, here. Just remember that. There's a crit. Nice. 47. A hidden potential would be very, very good. A hidden potential super, let me be more specific. Another crit there. Hidden potential normal, unfortunately. but that's still pretty good. And then obviously the 200% defense that she gets when receiving an attack. So that was pretty good. That was a pretty good turn. So yeah, now all that's left to do is just finish this fight up. I kind of want to put her in slot 1 just to see what happens if she takes a super, but she'll probably die because when we come back to this turn, Zamasu and Goku Black will have their, what is it, a 40% attack buff, so it's more than likely going to kill her. I guess for showcase purposes, we could do that, but I like winning, and I would like to win this run. Oh, we have that. I'll use it, sure. Let's switch to Vegeta so we can actually get that Earth Protecting Heroes attack buff. The super's in slot 2. Yeah, nice try, loser. Seriously. Alright, not too bad. Glad that crit. So, unfortunately, since this loser is supering in slot 2, I'm going to have to do this. But it's okay that we're breaking this rotation because this is, we'll probably kill next turn anyway. Actually, will we? Yeah, we will. Let's grab that. That's 8 key right here. He's already at 24 key. He doesn't need a lot. Yeah. I don't think Super Saiyan 4 Goku would have been able to tank those normals. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, actually, wait, I don't want to kill him. Wait, we're doing too much damage. I don't want to kill here. Calm down. Okay, he healed. Maybe I shouldn't have popped his active skill, actually. That's my bad. Alright. Let's see here. Very, very good. I hope we don't kill before we get here. Yeah, please don't kill him, actually. Please don't kill him. Super Saiyan 4 Goku might actually. If he gets the counter, that's mad unfortunate. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, did too much damage here. That's my B. Shouldn't have popped the active skill. I gotta stop doing that. Once I do like showcases for certain characters, it's for that character. I can't go too crazy with other characters. But I mean, other than that, I think this was a pretty good showcase. I don't have any problems. Yeah, she performed very well. Alright, so that was a showcase for the EZA for the Teq Kale and Caulifla that transformed the Super, or fusing the Super Saiyan to Caulifla. Yeah, I'm satisfied. I mean, that was a pretty good showcase. We got a lot of the 50% chances and some hidden potential supers, and she even quad super once. Yeah, we saw her do a good amount of damage. She's very good. I like her. She's going to help the Universe 6 team out a lot since there are quite a few missions there. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. As usual, until next time.